Nearly 5 months into the job, the Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency, better known as DOGE, says it has saved Americans tens of millions of dollars.
But all those cuts actually saving taxpayers money here in North Carolina. Capitol reporter Dina Harley joins us live now from Raleigh. And Dina, you've been digging into the numbers all day.
Yeah, and the numbers, the differences between what is actually being cut here in North Carolina and what is actually being saved, that difference is massive. But of course, there is a lot that goes into that data. President Trump and Elon Musk's DOGE is slashing spending across the country for months now, with widespread support from Republicans.
I think you've seen there's been some trial and error, but there's also been a lot of success.
But what's the effect here in the Tar Heel state? CBS News published a searchable list of all of the agency's cuts. We searched North Carolina and found 9 cuts with a total value of over $53 million.
They're finding so much more than they can even cut now.
But that number isn't reflected in total savings. That amount adds up to about $635,000. So why the discrepancy? CBS News says it's in the way DOGE reports their data. They use the total potential value of a contract. That's something some federal workers say is similar to a credit card maximum. That means it's not always reflective of the true value of a contract, which can actually cost much less. From there, they subtract the total amount obligated or already paid to get the savings they report. But some of the contracts have prior obligations or work already done, and that brings the savings to zero. For example, 6 out of the 9 cuts listed are at UNC Chapel Hill. 2 of those cut projects show no savings at all. A spokesperson for the university wasn't available for an interview. Neither were state Democrats, but Republicans say the agency is still in its infancy and they trust in the work happening.
They're seeing what works and what doesn't, and they'll just be more effective as the agency continues.
And you'll remember, even in this legislative session alone in North Carolina, Republicans here are trying to bring more of those DOGE-like efforts to our state as well. In Raleigh, Dina Harley, CBS 17 News.
Dina, thank you for breaking down something that can be very complicated. So even I can understand that. We appreciate it.